guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's budget closeout video. So for today, we are going to be closing out our budget for the month of May. I'm honestly very excited to close out this budget. I'm just ready for a fresh start in June. I feel like May was kind of a rough budget month for us, and I'm very excited to officially start using the brand new budget add-on with the new inserts and everything. I just set up our June budget earlier this week. I posted that video on Monday, so definitely check it out if you have not already done so. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna pop on over to our May budget and we will start closing things out. The one thing I do not disclose in my budget videos is our income and how much we're putting towards our savings and our investments and all of that kind of stuff. But everything else, I do share all of our expenses and everything. So I hope that you are still able to get quite a lot out of this video. My husband and I just are not comfortable sharing those numbers. I used to back in the day, but now our income is solely my business income. And so I just kind of like to be a little bit more private about that kind of stuff. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I did write in our expenses here, so we'll figure out our bills. Our fixed expenses are exactly what we predicted them to be. Those amounts do not change. I did cancel Orange Theory, so that will be off of our budget starting in June, and it will be replaced promptly probably by medical bills, so that'll be fun. I do have a surgery coming up tomorrow. I'm filming this on a Tuesday, and on Wednesday I have surgery, and I was able to get some quotes from the doctors. And you guys, okay, so the doctor for surgery is charging $1,600. I didn't think honestly that was that bad, but the hospital, so they said the procedure itself is going to take about an hour, and then they expect me to be in a recovery room for about an hour. The surgery is at 8:30. I have to get there at 6:30 in the morning to get an IV, which cringe. I am not looking forward to that at all, and all that kind of stuff. And the estimate is about $5,000 for that, which is just absolutely insane to me. It's insane, and that's because we have just a high deductible plan, a high out-of-pocket max plan for self-employed insurance. It's kind of a joke, honestly, because if you want a lower deductible and a lower out-of-pocket, you're just gonna pay more for the month. So it's kind of a wash in some kind of situations, I feel like. So it's a little frustrating. I'm a little frustrated about it. Typically, if we don't have a lot of things going on, as far as like if we're healthy and there's nothing else going on, like this year, Julia had to get ear tubes, and then I've got this procedure and stuff. It wouldn't be so bad because all of the like proactive checkups and things like that are all covered. But anything extra, it's like, oh my goodness. So anyways, all of that was to be expected. And then let's go ahead and figure out some bills over here, and then we'll get into our groceries and stuff. So for Southwest gas, that came in at $25, and I actually just got a check in the mail from them, so I need to deposit that still. But we were actually $35 under budget for Southwest gas, so that is always helpful. For water and trash, we were under budget. Let's see if I do my math right. Let's see how I do here. 223. Let me double check. I feel like my math used to be my favorite subject in school, and then, oh yeah, I did it right. Woohoo! And then I just never really needed to use it, and yeah, so anyways, but math was my favorite subject, and I used to be really good at it, and then I feel like I had kids and I opened up my own business and life got busy and my brain got consumed by lots of other things, and I feel tired a lot of the time, and so my skills are not as sharp as they used to be, that's for sure. But anyways, APS was a pleasant surprise. That was much lower than what we originally budgeted. We did get solar panels put on. The system itself is not active quite yet. We're still waiting on an inspection to come through, but I'm really anxious to see how that affects our energy bill. We are gonna have a monthly payment for the panels themselves, but our goal is to pay those off as quickly as possible. It's like a 1% interest rate, something really, really low. And I think it's a 25-year loan, but our goal is to actually be mortgage free, and like that includes the solar panels by the time we're 50. So that's like approximately 14 years from now or something like that. So that is a big goal of ours. If we can get it done sooner than that, that'd be amazing, but I think by 50 would be incredible. So we'll see, but our goal is to, you know, get those panels paid off as quickly as possible, and we should see some monthly savings. I know a lot of our neighbors have gotten solar and they get credits back from APS. We live in Arizona, so sun is not in short supply here whatsoever. So a lot of our neighbors who've gotten it said that it's completely worth it and they're glad they did it. And yeah, so that is a bill that I think we're gonna start having in July. And then our energy from APS should go down. So it should kind of, I think it'll be like a net savings per month of about a little over $100, I think, is what we're kind of estimating, but we'll see what happens. So all right, and then next we have the gym, and that was $55.98. So we were under budget there too. Being under budget a lot is always a good thing. I like seeing the green. And then T-Mobile was under budget as well. So I got a new calculator, guys, and I'm kind of like nerding out about it. I'm excited to get it. You'll probably see it next week, but I'm excited to retire this one and get this newer one. I think it'll be fun. Hulu, I actually don't know why I put Hulu on here. Like, I could have sworn, did I cancel Hulu sometime in May? I must have, because I don't know why I included it in the budget. So anyways, that did not come out because it was canceled. So $25 was saved there. WW was over budget because they did charge a cancellation fee, so I did cancel that. So $19.95 over for WW. I've just been using my FitnessPal to count calories and I'm really loving it. I think the key with calorie counting to make it seem a lot less tedious is to eat a lot of the same things. So I created meals in my FitnessPal that I eat all the time, because I honestly eat like the same 2 breakfasts almost every single day. I have my coffee the exact same way. I'm really missing my coffee today, by the way. I'm not allowed to have caffeine 24 hours before surgery, so I'm really missing it and I'm excited to have it again. But I have it the same way all the time, and then I don't really ever have lunch. I more so have like a big snack, I guess, or like a normal size snack. I usually have like pretzels and hummus with like some turkey and cheese, or, well, I guess that's kind of a lunch, but it's like a snack plate. I like to do kind of like a Lunchable style snack plate. And then for dinner, we just do a lot of the same dinners. So I think that's honestly key, I've discovered, is to have a lot of the same meals. But anyways, our cleaning service was a lot less than we expected because we decided to only have them come once a month instead of twice a month. They came like 2 weeks later after they had cleaned, and we just were like, it's really not that dirty. Like, I don't think, like, we do a pretty good job at maintaining it in between. So we decided to just have them come once a month, and so they're gonna come on the first Wednesday of every month. So we got to save some money there, which is great. And then we get into some of our household stuff, and actually let me go ahead and fill out. So Maddie's commission, whoops. My Goodnotes has been doing that lately a little bit. It's been like jumping around and I don't know what the deal is with it, but $20 for Maddie's commission. And then sinking funds, I'll just fill in real quick because those were what we had anticipated. Okay, so yeah, now we get into groceries. So we're gonna take a look at what we had remaining in groceries last week, and then we'll subtract all of our grocery transactions. So we had $112.25 remaining as of last week, and then here is our spending tracker, and I forgot to color code, so let me do that real quick because I feel like it helps me a lot when I am figuring this particular part out. And that's the wrong pink. Let's see, I did this pink, I think, yeah. So grocery, and then eating out. We did a bit more eating out than that is not the right green. Yeah, we did a lot more eating out than usual, but Andrew took the girls for ice cream. I got lunch while I was out after a doctor's appointment. Oop, that's grocery. And then coffee. Coffee is pretty much always on here. And grocery again. Oh, and then Andrew mentioned he got gas. I need to make sure I put that in. You guys will not even believe how much we paid for gas. I am over it. I don't remember which account he used. I'm gonna log into my bank real quick. Bear with me for a minute. I think he used, yeah, he must have used the city card. So let me check that out. Okay, I have a couple transactions I need to put in because he took them to the groomers too for the puppies. So, oh my goodness gracious. Oh, you guys. Okay, so $5.31 gasoline. Our gas used to never be more than like, I would say $50. It used to be between like $45, $50 to fill up. He got the gas at Costco. And he paid $89. Oh my God, it makes me want to cry. $89.29. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I know you guys are probably feeling it too out there. Almost $100 to fill up our tank. Wow. All right, so that's in, and then I need to put in the puppies too. They went and got their nails done today. So $5.31 puppies. That was $23, and that was for a nail trim. Andrew's putting Julia down for her nap right now. She's a little cranky today. I've noticed that she's been protesting naps quite a bit, and by the, like, if she goes more than 2 days without taking a nap, she, on the 3rd day, is just not a happy camper. So, all right, so I put those 2 transactions in. I need to make sure I track those. Okay, so anyways, groceries. So we had $112.25 remaining as of last week, and then we spent $39.40, and then we spent $60.72. So we have $12.13 remaining, so that is awesome. That's very good. So let's write that in over here. So that means we spent $787.87. $12.13 remaining. Okay, and then household. Last week we had 60, I don't think we had any household transactions. We had 60.26 remaining as of last week, and yeah, we didn't have any household. So 60.26, 60.26. And that means that we spent a total of $139.74. Eating out, I think we're over budget on eating out, yeah. So we had negative $240 as of last week, and then my nose keeps getting itchy. And then Andrew took the girls to Cold Stone for $19.18. I got lunch when I was at my doctor's, like my pre-op appointment. And then we got coffee. I actually went and got coffee with my friend Kelsey. We went and got pedicures, and we went to a new nail place. So you guys might know about my nail dilemma if you've been here for a bit, but my nails got super damaged at the last salon I was going to because they used, oh, and Kelsey told me the name of it, and I don't remember what the name of it was, but it's the electric spinny thing. It's not a drill. I don't remember what it was called, but it's electric like spinny thing, and they use that to remove the dip. And the guy told me at the salon, the new salon, they're not supposed to do that. That's not the way to do it. That was them rushing through it. And so when they did that, it like thinned out my nail and made them more brittle. So I might get gel manicures at this new place. I really liked it. The guy who did my feet did such a good job. He almost put me to sleep when he was massaging my feet. He did such a good job. Very friendly there, and it's closer actually than our last nail salon. So we'll see what happens. But we went and grabbed some coffees while we were out for that. So let me go ahead and mark that off. So I'm hoping maybe like later this week, if I am feeling better from surgery and stuff, that I can go get that done. So we'll see. Okay, so we are negative 43. Negative 43.36. And we budgeted 240, so that means we spent 283. 283.36. All right, gas, we're gonna be over budget because that last fill up, oh my goodness. So we had 71.40 remaining as of last week for gas. And then the fill up today was 89.29. So we're over by $17. Let me just check that off real quick too. So $17.89. 17.89. We budgeted 150, so that means we spent a total of 167.89. Unbudgeted, we just had one unbudgeted expense of 109. That was just to do an Amazon return, so 109, and we'll put 109 over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add up all of these actual amounts. So 25 plus 97.77 plus 250.52 plus 55.98 and 142.66, 64.95, 225, 787.87, 139.74, 283.36, 167.89, 20, 31.65, and 109. So a total of $5,426.83. And then we will go ahead and add up all the green, because there's definitely more green, which is good. It's a good thing. And then we will subtract the red. So 35 plus 2, 23, plus 69, 48, 402, 734, 25. And you know what? I'm just going to subtract 1995, add 135, add 1213. And then add 6026, subtract 4336, subtract 1789, and subtract 109. So this is saying that we were under budget by 268.17. So if we, in theory, add that number to that number, it should equal that. So let's see what happens. Moment of truth. And yep, we are good to go. So I would say for sure, despite extra medical expenses and things like that, I would say that this is definitely a 3-star month for us. So I'm going to fill in our little star. I really don't mind if it's out of the line a little bit. I'm not super picky about this part at all. Okay, so I am going to copy that, and then we're going to paste. And I did that really, really messy But like I said, I'm just not really caring right now. But I would say that's a 3-star month for sure. So I feel like we did really, really great. So yeah, that's how the month ended up. And then as far as closing out sinking funds, my most favorite part of the whole thing, I am being so sarcastic right now. I am going to do this. I'm just gonna speed through it for you guys. I'm gonna throw on some music and we'll do it that way, because this part for me is always very daunting, and it's why I am so excited to switch to the new system in June, because I much prefer the new sinking funds pages that I'll be using, because it keeps a running total of every balance of every sinking fund, and I feel like that's gonna be so much easier than closing all of them out like this. I just don't enjoy this. I'm just being totally honest with you guys, but it has to get done. So let's do it. I'm gonna put on some good music for you guys and we're gonna get it done. Okay, got that all done. I had forgotten to put in all of my beginning balances, so thankfully I was able to pull up my April budget on my phone and get all the beginning balances in there. But I added up the beginning balances, we have what we added, I added up everything we took out, I added up our ending balances. I have not made sure that everything checks out yet, so this is the moment of truth, the moment that always makes me extremely, extremely nervous. So we're gonna take our beginning balance, we're gonna add what we added, which was $3,165. We're gonna subtract everything we took out, which was $5,050.29. And then praise Jesus. My gosh. Oh yeah, this whole process, I'm just not a fan. Honestly, I'm just not a fan. I feel like it's just so time consuming, and some people might enjoy doing this, but I really cannot wait to just not have to do this anymore. So anyways, I don't mean to complain. I actually do love budgeting. There's just certain aspects of it that I am not a fan of, and closing out sinking funds is just something I don't enjoy. But yeah, I was able to get those all taken care of, and then the nice thing is now I've got all of the ending balances, so I can transfer those over to the new setup, the budget add-on that I just put together, and all that fun stuff. So I've got all those balances ready to go. We're definitely negative in quite a few areas, and I forgot to count one of the medical bills when I was figuring out like how much we needed to put into our medical sinking fund to like from the car repairs to get it back to even. So that means our numbers are kind of a little skewed for June. So I'm gonna have to talk to Andrew about that too, and like maybe make some adjustments, potentially put more to medical and take away some from maybe investments or our emergency fund. We'll have to see, but we're probably gonna need to move some money around a little bit, because medical expenses right now are just really tough for us. Like they're just pouring in left and right. It'll be nice. I was talking to Andrew about this the other day when we were putting our budget together, and we're hoping by the end of the year that we'll have our emergency fund completely done, and we will be done with all the medical stuff, and we can start really saving up for our new car. We are saving up quite a bit for our new car, because cars are more expensive these days, but also we want to get a minivan with like all the bells and whistles and things like that. And so just kind of doing a little bit of research, they're pretty expensive. So yeah, and we want to pay, you know, all cash. We don't expect our current vehicle to be worth very much if we trade it in, or even if we privately sell it. I don't think we'd get any more than like maybe $2,000 for it. So we're gonna need to save up quite a bit of cash. We're hoping to get that vehicle within the next 2 to 3 years. And I think if we do any trips, one of the big reasons we want to get a new car is because we've got the puppies now, and we can't really put the puppies in the crossover with luggage and the kids. Like, there's just not enough space. So if we do trips up north with the puppies, we will probably just rent a minivan or possibly borrow my parents' minivan if they would be okay with that. I haven't like really talked to them about that at all. But thankfully my parents are also very happy to puppy sit if we need them to. So when we take our one-day trip up north this summer, and when we go to North Carolina in the fall, the puppies are actually gonna stay with my parents during that time. So that'll be good. But anyways, May is officially closed out, ready to go. Everything's tracked. We're all set to go, so we can officially transition into June. I'm really excited to do the weekly check-ins with the new add-on and everything, and the sinking funds. And I'll have, you know, my new calculator pretty soon to do those. I know it sounds probably so nerdy, but I do enjoy budgeting. I love this stuff so much. And I think just doing something new and fresh has got me even more excited to continue to budget and everything. Sometimes when you do like a good refresh and all of that, it just kind of helps motivate you a little bit more, you know? So anyways, I hope you found this budget closeout video helpful. I am hoping on Saturday to have a digital plan with me up for you guys, but it's just gonna completely depend on how I'm feeling. I had planned on filming that today at some point, but I just was not able to get around to it. So I will have to see if I'm able to kind of plan my week in bed and then maybe do a quick voiceover or something. But if I'm not able to get it up on Saturday for you guys, I will probably have it up either Sunday or Monday. We'll just have to see how recovery goes. I'm pretty stubborn when it comes to these things. I don't like being slowed down, but I know that I need to let myself recover and rest. I don't know, I get stressed because if I am not working my business, like nothing's happening, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know, I didn't get all the kits designed I wanted to get designed this week. I had wanted to design all the kits. I probably set unrealistic goals, but I had wanted to get them all designed before my surgery, and I got one done. So I'm hoping to get those done later this week too. But thankfully Andrew and Sharon are awesome, and they are able to get things knocked out pretty quickly. So even if I'm a little bit behind, I think it'll end up being totally fine still. But hopefully I'm able to recover quick and at least work in bed maybe. I don't know, I'm not gonna push it. I know, I'm not gonna push it, but I don't know, just I would definitely love some prayers. Hopefully everything goes smoothly. I'm definitely getting more nervous. I've got knots in my stomach right now because this day is going by quick. It's already 2, and I'm gonna actually take the rest of the day off and spend the day with my family. And Maddie's been really into Clue lately, so we're gonna play Clue. And I'm just gonna try to breathe and trust that, you know, I've got a great doctor and God's got my back and everything. But yeah, if you want to say some prayers, I would definitely appreciate it. But again, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it, learned something new, or even got some inspiration or motivation to work on your own budget. Let me know how May ended up for you, and I will see you, hopefully, fingers crossed, on Saturday for a digital plan with me. If not, I will keep you guys updated probably on my social media, my Instagram, and our Facebook group. So that is it for this one. I will chat with y'all later. Bye.